At this time, we'll call the meeting to order. Ask that everyone join in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can we have a roll call of the board?
Randy Boyd,
Present.
Dan Ringo,
Present.
James Felda,
Yep.
Commissioner Rovazzi.
Here.
Here.
Here, we do have a quorum tonight. We can conduct business. Next item is the approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or deletions to the agenda tonight?
Move to approve the agenda.
Support.
Okay, we have motion, support, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next item is a call to the public for agenda-related items. Seeing no response, we will close the first public comment period. We'll go on to the consent agenda. You have the approval of the June 18th, 2025 regular board meeting minutes. Any approval of the submitted bills list in the amount of $323,988.51. Any questions, clarifications?
Motion to approve the consent agenda. Support.
Okay, we have a motion, we have support, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Okay, department head reports. Nothing tonight, chief?
I take up enough time.
All right, with that, I'll go to the clerk.
Nothing tonight. I don't want to take up a lot of time.
Okay. Treasurer.
Oh, wow, leave it to Thieber, huh?
Said that.
Yeah. Tax bills were sent out and uploaded to BSNA and Invoice Cloud, so payments will be available. And basically just a trifecta of collection right now for 2 utility billings and tax bills. So that's it for me.
Okay, well, I'm going to not be as brief, but I'll make it short. Last meeting, I reported that the odor control was reporting to be up and running at Hidden Lake Wastewater Treatment Plant. I had to go up there, meet Anthony up there yesterday, and I did a walk around, and yes, in the hot weather, stagnant air, it was nice. Actually, and we have gotten some comments back through our ordinance officer from residents in Hidden Lake that thank you for doing that. So that's done. We're waiting for the final electrical stuff for the blowers, but actually it's looking pretty nice up there. The other thing with Hidden Lake sewer treatment plant, last storm took down about 90 feet of our fencing, a perimeter fencing, a chain link fence. We called the fence guy, and he had a spot in his schedule today, so he was up there.
Jeez.
He fixed it, about $4,800. And on a personal note, after 46 years, 10 months, as of today, I have officially retired from Natural Aggregates Corporation. So,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
thank you. And it's been interesting, to say the least. Okay, with that, correspondence.
No correspondence, just.
Okay. We don't have a presentation tonight. Okay. Go on to business items, and I see that Steve is not here. I thought he was going to be here, or his attorney. But if the board wishes, I can go ahead and take this.
I see no problem.
I see no issue.
Okay, with this, several weeks back, we were approached, and when I say we, it was myself, I think Karen and Al were talking to Steve, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce Steve's last name, but about that lot that he lives next to in Limekiln. And this is the one that years ago that was a dangerous building. We demoed the building, and for a few years we were taking care of the lot, and then the next door neighbor, which ended up being Steve, decided he liked the lot and started mowing it, and he has been mowing that lot for, I have to think, at least 5, maybe 6 years. And he's been doing a nice job of it. And I've given you 2 pictures, one a GIS picture showing Stephen, Green Oak, and then Phillips property right to the east. With this, we looked up what the assessed value was on the property, which is what he has offered here, $4,000. And we have no outstanding claims on it. I told Stephen at the time, I would have to take it to the board, but my only concern was there would never be another residential house on that lot, and there had to be a deed restriction that had to be filed with the Livingston County Register of Deeds, and didn't have a problem if there's an accessory building, like a little shed or something, but we just, nothing that would push a well or septic on that property. And so he has put that in, his attorney has put that in the purchase agreement. And I did verify tonight, looking at it again, that there is a section in closing costs. Purchaser shall pay all closing fees as may be charged by the title insurance company supervising the closing, and shall pay the deed recording fee. Each party shall be responsible for its attorney fees, which I think is fair. With that, I also took this purchase agreement, sent it to Matthew Zaleski at the attorney's firm, and a copy of that has gone to you. Other than some wording, but he thinks but the insertion of the reasonableness language gives us protection, reading from the very last paragraph. So he doesn't think there's enough of an issue to renegotiate the language. With that, that's it in a nutshell. It's up to the board. Do we take a piece of property and turn it back into taxable property? Since he's been maintaining it? Yeah. Looking for comments?
I don't see an issue with selling this. It's a property that can't be built on. If it's deed restricted, that no residence can be built on it, then, yeah, let's lighten the load on the township.
I agree.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of these little lots all over the place, so when they come up, it's nice to spill them off and turn them back into, taxable, paying properties. So, I guess what I would be looking for, if the board is so inclined to accept this, is to accept the purchase agreement, direct the township supervisor and clerk to work with the purchaser, and I would suggest that in that motion, or part of that motion, that we direct our two attorneys to work together to the closing.
So moved.
Support.
Do you have all that? Okay.
Oh, with that, discussion on the motion. Hearing none, roll call, please.
Gene Stella,
Yes.
Randy Gray,
Yes.
Dan Rico,
Yes.
Tricia Littlebath,
Yes.
Michael Fella,
Yes.
Mark St. Charles.
Yes, motion passes. And I did explain to the Stevens attorney that be here because I run a fast meeting. So, yeah, obviously maybe he'll watch it from home. With that, next item is the Allen Drive rehabilitation. Again, about a week ago, I got a call from Garrett Olson up at Livingston County Road Commission. Now, what is happening is Allen Drive residents in Brighton Township, that's next to Station 82?
Yes.
Yeah, next to Station 82. The residents are forming a SAD to pave Allen Drive from where it starts in Green Oak Township, which is about where the fence ends on that 2-acre lot, and all the way to the back of Allen Drive. They're looking at setting up that SAD. The question came to me is, would Green Oak Township be willing to jump in on this and pave the first 200 feet, which is in Green Oak Township? At first, I questioned it, but then again, if they're gonna pave the main portion of the road, which is about 700 to 900 feet of road, it didn't make sense to leave the first 200 feet. You know, it's not as bad, but it's getting rough, it's showing signs. We use that 200 feet, one to go into our Allen Drive property, and we also use that to go into the fire station too, through the parking lot. I went looking, and we certainly have enough money in the road fund. Pull that up here again.
59,065.
Yeah, we have- Yeah, we have 59,000 in the road fund, which I would propose to take this out of the road fund. And I had, if the board is interested in doing this, I put together a possible motion that would work. Is a motion to direct the supervisor and clerk to enter into an agreement with Livingston County Road Commission for the Allen Drive Rehabilitation Project, specifically for the rehabilitation of the first 200 feet of pavement based on a county estimate dated June 23rd, 2025, and contingent upon Brighton Township proceeding with a special assessment district for the rehabilitation of the remainder of Allen Drive. Doesn't make any sense to pave it and they not go through with it, so I kind of try to bundle it together.
What are our long-term intentions for that piece of property?
Whatever we want to do.
I mean, paving that road there would improve the value of the property, period.
Yep.
And they are going, and I asked Mark this question, they are going to pave the approaches of the lot and the approach to Station 82 as
I
well.
think it's a
I'll
no-brainer.
still have to verify that with Garrett, but even still, I think that would be appropriate to do. Just a quick note, and I should have covered it under supervisor's report, but we've been informed today that the farmer's market is not going to happen up there this year.
So question, if we go ahead and approve this, do the motion and pay for it, what would we have to do maintenance on it, or would that be covered under?
It's county road.
Okay.
Yeah, it is county.
Even though the Brighton Township, they're doing an SAD on
Yep.
that? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's no different than any subdivision road. That's a public road.
Okay.
Yeah, you will do an SAD to pave the roads, but it's still county maintained road.
Okay.
We've done this at least 20 or 30 times in the time that I've been the clerk for subdivision roads that are public.
Okay. Awesome.
Just curious, do we have any other plans for the rest of the funds that are in the road fund?
What's that?
Do we have any outstanding plans for any of the funds in the road fund?
No,
This kind of stuff.
yeah, it's this kind of stuff. There's not $59,000 on road paving is not a lot of money.
Yeah.
When Garrett came up with this number, I thought, okay, this might fit in there. I just had to go make sure we had enough money in there. But it's for little things. One of the things that we might do, I still don't have a number on the paving for the new entrance drive into the fire station, but depending on how that budget works, I may look at this for some money, so. What's the thoughts of the board?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Want that to be the motion?
I'll make the motion, I'll take it over to,
Are you Stephen?
No, I'm Frank. Steven said, we were waiting at the front door.
Oh, sorry about that. Well,
All right, are we too late?
motion was made to approve the purchase agreement and direct the two attorneys to work together.
Perfect, that's all we need.
I told you we'd do it fast here.
Well, I'm glad I did my job. All right, thanks you guys.
Tell
I'll let
Stephen
him know.
thank you. I should have mentioned to him that we do come in the north door for the
You
board.
know, I parked over here and I thought, no, you got to come in the front, but now I know.
Well, you tell him that everything went good and we'll put both attorneys together.
Perfect, all right.
That'll be Matt
Appreciate
Zaleski.
so,
it. Okay, all right.
And if he wants
Oh,
to-
You said Matt Zaleski?
Matt Zaleski.
Okay, I'll write that down because I won't remember.
here, why don't you take this, it has his name on it.
Yeah, it's got his name on it right
Oh,
there.
okay.
And if he wants, you can watch the replay of this on YouTube, the Green Oak Township Board.
He wants to head up north like everybody else. so-
Well, he gets a head start.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So
Enjoy your
I made
fourth.
the motion as Mark talked about.
I'll second.
Okay, we have motion and support, discussion on the motion. Roll call, please.
Jim Rico?
Yes.
James Settle?
Yes.
Randy
Yes.
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 Yes, motion is adopted. Okay, next item, discussion items.
It's going to be a nice 4th of July weekend.
Yep, discussion item. Everybody have a safe and happy holiday. Committee reports. No executive session needed. We'll open the last call to the public.
Hard pass.
Pass? All right, at this time, we stand adjourned. No, 15, I was going for 12.
Well, if James hadn't asked that question.